Hello everybody. If I see everything is working fine, we'll start right away. Hopefully my voice should be a bit louder this time. I've done some changes to my drivers and to the settings. Let's see. The stream is on. Now just double check if the sound is spot on, because hopefully it is. Okay, just a quick test. Alright. Seems like it's working just fine. Okay then, let's start. So, last time we've done the enemy patrolling script over here, and this time around I want to focus on some sounds. As you can see on the bottom part of the screen, you can check in the description for chat commands. You can enter a code !links to get the link to download just these 4 sound effects that I have created just a while ago, because we'll be using these 4 ones. So this is a hurt sound, there is a jump sound, the jump 1 sound, and the jump 2 sound, which is basically the first jump and the second jump, the double jump mid-air. And there is also a pickup sound effect, and we will be using all these today. Okay, so to implement the sound, we need something called an audio listener, which automatically is created on the main camera, and we also need an audio source. But to create it, we have to make sure everything is set up just fine. So as we have many scenes which transition from the main scene, the menu, which also has an audio listener, through the first level, the second level, and the third level, etc., etc. We actually would like to have one single audio listener along all these, and it would be even more perfect if we made one audio source, which will be like global, because we don't really need 3D sound, as in the sound being louder if our character is close to some kind of effect or not, because usually all the sounds we have right now are right on top of the player. So to do that, we want to do one single change. So we need to go to prefabs, go to the camera, which is over here, and remove the audio listener from it. As we do that, then all of our cameras will have the audio listener deleted, as you can see. Now, the game manager. This holds points for now and nothing more, and it's a prefab. So, and the points script makes the game manager not disappear when we change scenes. So we can just drag it onto the first one and make sure the main camera on the first level has the audio listener turned off as well. And now we can attach to the game manager both the audio listener and an audio source. Okay, and now we have some settings over here, which is an audio clip, which basically is what type of sound we want to play, a clip that we want to play. And then we also have some other options over here. So we want to turn off the play on awake checkbox, because we don't really want to play a sound at the beginning. We just want to play them when something is happening on a trigger. And there's some more settings like the volume, the pitch, etc., and the 3D sound settings as well. We don't really want to use this this time, so just leave it as it is. You can just adjust the volume if it's too loud or too quiet for you. And as I said, just turn off the play on awake, which is by default turned on. Okay? And just hit apply. Now we need to create a script which will take care of maintaining which sound we need to have played right now at the current time. So let's create a new script. So just create new C# script, and we can call it sounds, and just open it up. All right. Okay, so now we need to we can just take out the update function, that is also this command, because we won't really need it. And now we need to attach our sounds. So there's 4 sounds: the hurt, jump 1, jump 2, and pickup. So let's do public audio clip, because it's an audio clip, as you can see over here, an audio clip component. We can just name it jump 1 public audio clip. I'm just going to copy this. Jump 2 hurt and pickup. Right, we've got all these 4, and then we also need to have the audio source game object, component in the script. So we can just type down, we can just have it private, because this script will be on top of the game manager. So we can call it private audio source AS. Just make them capital, because you can't do them with small ones, because as is a function. And in start we want to get the component from this game object. So AS equals, because if we have this sound script over here, which I just drag right now here, then we can take from this whole game object this particular component, the audio source. So AS equals get component of type audio source, and just brackets semicolon at the end. Okay, so now we want to create a script, a function which will play a particular sound. So let's create a public void, because it has to be public, because we want to access this function from the movement script over here. So a public void play, and we want to also have an argument in here which will be a string sound, open the brackets. In here we need to create a switch statement, so a switch which will take the sound, and then also curly brackets again, and create 4 cases. So case jump 1 break, just create it first, and then we'll attach the functions. So case jump 1, jump 2 break, case hurt break, case pickup this break. Okay, so in these 4 cases we will play a different sound. And how do we play the particular sound? We need to first attach the audio clip, like from here, from here to here. That's why we created all these 4 classes here, objects. So we can access from the script to this audio clip, so we can just attach them from here to there, and then play them. So as.clip equals jump 1, because this is how we name this audio clip over here, jump 1, and then as.play, and leave it empty, because we don't really want to attach a delay to the sound. So I want to do the same thing to every single case. Just change the audio clip. So jump 2, here's going to be hurt, and a pickup. Right. Okay, just save it up. And now we move to the movement script. Oh, okay, actually before that, let's go back to Unity, hit apply, so it saves up. And now what we want to do, we need to create a tag for the game manager, so we can always access it, because it will be within the don't destroy it unload case, and we always in every single scene we need to access it again from the player movement script. So we need to create so what was it, game manager, create a new tag. We'll just name it game manager, and it's far more easier to find an object by the tag instead of the whole name in Unity, because it doesn't have to go through every single game object. Instead of it goes just through every single tag, it's much easier. And just attach the game manager tag to it, hit apply. Now we can just add all these clips, so jump 1, jump 2, the pickup, the hurt. We can leave this none because it will work anyway. Hit apply again. And let's see, we have this here, this will always work. Okay, now let's go to the movement script. So we need to attach the game manager here. So let's create a game object. Do we actually need the game manager? Yes, we do. Okay, so private game object GM. Actually, we don't really need the game object. We can just take the sounds themselves. So we can just create, instead of the whole game object, we can just take the sounds. So private sounds, right? And then go to start. Because in every single scene, we have a new movement script created, attached to the player, and it will always update within scenes to this particular sounds script. So sounds equals game object dot find game object with tag. It's important to take the object, not objects, because instead of returning a single game object, it will instead return a whole array of them, as you can see over here. So find game object with tag, and in brackets we want to say game manager. Right? Yes, but we need to take this sounds component from here, right? So dot get component of type sounds and brackets semicolon at the end. So we get the sounds component from this game manager, from an object which has a tag of game manager. Right? Makes sense? It does. Okay. So now moving on over to where jumping is. So this is our double jump, and this will play the jump 2 sound. So we have to type sounds dot the function that we created, so play, and in brackets we need to take a string, so we can just say jump 2. And a semicolon at the end. Again, over here, this is a single jump, not the double jump, as in the first jump, the second jump is on top. So jump 1 over here. So sounds dot play jump 1 semicolon. Now let's go down over to here. So here's an enemy, and if we had this audio source on top of the player, which respawns right in the moment when he gets hit, the sound effect will just cut off straight after the respawn. Now, as we have this game manager global, as in it won't be destroyed, then the audio will be played completely, so the whole sound will not be cut off when the player gets hurt, that is. Okay, so again, sounds.play hurt. Again, a semicolon at the end. Just copy this because we have another enemy here. Boom. And then we have this pickup sound that we need to have over here. So sounds.play pickup And again, we do the same thing to this gem. Right? Okay, let's go back and see if this is working fine. Let's just unload these two scenes. And hopefully most things should work. If something doesn't work, as I said before, debugging is an important part of the game. Sorry, of making a game. Let's see. This is something with... Okay, we can just clear that and hit play. As you could hear, probably. I don't know if if actually you could, but hopefully you should be able to hear the sound of a pickup. Now if we get hit, we get the sound. We have two different jump sounds as well. So if another audio clip is played, as in we have one audio playing and then another one comes up, then the first one gets cut off. As you may hear. But instead, right now, we can really just hear every single sound. So, picking up, getting hurt, now we go to another level, and this still works. Okay, let's go back. It's quite loud for me. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Just 400. Yeah, like that. Okay, just save it up. And this is basically how you can do sounds in Unity using an audio source and audio clips. I've created these 4 ones. As I said, you can get them in the description. Just type an exclamation mark links, in the chat, and you can get them. If you are watching this later on, then there should be an option somewhere to download it. In a description, hopefully. On the platform, that is. Okay. Right, let's do some more level designing, as in the last scene after we finish the game, to display the score that we've earned. Because we don't have that yet. Because if the player gets to the level 3, he cannot go any further. He just gets to the gem, and nothing happens. Basically, the sound is played right now. So let's create a new scene. Let's go to Asset Scenes, create a new scene, and we can just name it. Instead of adding a number to it, let's just say end, because we just have to make sure that in the build settings it is always last, but it doesn't have to be the same name. It really doesn't matter, because we are still getting through the scenes using build index over here. So we can just name it end. Let's just load it up. And now let's do some more. Let's just basically copy the background from the first one. So just copy the whole canvas, open the end. So just unload this, copy this into here. Then we want to remove these buttons over here. So text is the game, so we can just rename it into congratulations. And instead of these 2 buttons, we want to have another text over here, which would say, let's say, your final score, right? And then just type 0 for now, because we will make a script that will update this into the actual score of the player. Your final score, and then we can just add another button. Let's just add a button which will be score congratulations, just name it in the hierarchy. And the button which will allow the player to replay the game or quit the game. So actually I shouldn't have taken these away, because we can just copy this, unload this, place it down here in the panel, right? And just remove them. So actually move them just over here, and then this quit button. So this will be saying replay instead, and we'll have to have a new script for this, and the quit, which can be the same one. It doesn't really matter. So we can just attach the panel over here, add a function which will be menu quit, right? Okay, and the replay function has to be a new one, because in order to replay we need to destroy the old game manager that is currently which will currently be at the end over here, because if we load the first scene again, it won't it will still move on. So we have to just delete this game object, the game manager here, because a new one will be spawned in the first, like in this menu. Or we can actually just go around, and instead of displaying the first the menu, we can just go to the first level and instead just clear out the score. And actually let's do that. This sounds like a better idea. So public void replay, right? And we have to access the game manager. So again, we need to get to the script which has points. So points is here, yeah, class points. Points equals game object dot get, find game object with tag game manager dot get component of type points. Okay, it should find the script, and now from the points oh my bad, okay, they are static, so we don't really have to. Yeah, okay, so we can actually skip this, sorry, my bad. I forgot they were static. So instead we can just go to points dot points, and previous points we need to clear them both, equals 0, and points dot previous points equals 0, and points dot points equals 0, and load scene, and we can just say play, right? Okay, so let's try that if it works. And we have to go through all the levels right now. 1 second, we just have to attach the replay button, this script, right? Because we need to drag the panel here, take the function menu, replay. Okay, let's just quickly save this, unload the first scene, and try to complete the game quickly, and to see if the score saves up. Also open up the command, the console, sorry. Okay. And now we've got 7 before. Now we have 4. Let's just take this. We need to still update the final score. We have 11. And we also have 2 audio listeners, because I forgot to take out the audio listener up here. As you can see, it just piles up all these console commands. There is too much, logs, that there is too many audio listeners over here. So we need to take them out. And now if we hit replay, hopefully, right, it didn't copy the event listener. Okay, let's just go back. So open up this. We need an event system. As I said before, it is required to have all the buttons and stuff working in a scene. So again, over here, this is one. The camera audio listener, just take them out. And also we need to display the score, right? So whenever this scene loads, let's see, we can just create a dedicated script for this. I think it's the best, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so quickly create a script, and script, actually just points, script. Actually, and script is fine. Okay, just open it up, reload stuff if you need to. Okay, now in this start void function, because this script will start whenever we finish the game, when we reach the last scene. So we can just do it here, right? We need to access using Unity Engine.ui to get to the text component. Now public text text. It's fine to name it like that. Now to access the string value, so text.text equals, and how did it say? Your final score. Your final score plus points dot previous points. Because remember, when we load a new level over here, when you get like a gem, then we add the points gathered in the current scene to this value over here and reset this. So this should hold the points from the whole game. Let's see, right? Yeah, basically that should be it. Let's see, yeah, and just attach it. We can just attach it to the panel, it's fine. And we need to assign this text thing here, and voila, it should work. Let's go back and see, unload this scene, complete the game quickly again. Oops. And I've got 8, which makes sense because on the first round I've got 2, then I got 5, and then I got, as in first I got 2 points, then I got 3 points, then I got 5 points, right? 2, 5, 8, yeah, okay. This makes sense. Okay, so now if we hit replay, let's see if the score is reset. Yeah, current points 1, and I die, we get them reset. Go to the next level, we got previously 2. So again, this works. Good. Okay, it would be nice to add some more entities to new levels, so there's actually some more content in the game. So if you have some idea to create a new level, just go along and create them on your own, as in add some more scenes, add some more entities perhaps. If you have some more ideas for graphical stuff, if actually you can create some more graphics, that's just perfect, because you can add a lot of content with the things we've already made, because you can just simply attach a tag enemy and make it add a box collider to it or another collider and just make it playable again. Alright, so we've added sound, which is on a trigger, as in if a player does something, then the sound is played. If you wanted to create some kind of background music to the game, then basically you would like to make it make a new audio source, and then attach a clip, which would be your sound. Add play on awake, add loop, so it will always play, and it will always start to play at the beginning of the game, and make it non-destructible, so it just loops and plays the song all over through the entire game. Okay, and hopefully that's it. Hope you can actually now add some more stuff to your game. If you, as I said, from now you can actually just add a lot of content, whether you are a designer, whether you are an artist or a musician. There's a lot of stuff you can just add simply with all the stuff we did so far. Okay then, yeah, that will be it for today, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Right, Thursday, yeah, which will be in 2 days. Yeah, that's logical. Okay, yeah, goodbye. See you next time.